Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this is the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short, your daily dose of tech news, gadget views, and answers that you can use. And yes, I am doing this remote today from New York City, where I will be meeting a few of you tomorrow. I posted the link for our little tweet up on Facebook and YouTube before, also Twitter and I guess Google Plus, if any of you guys follow me there. Either way, I let it be known that Diana and I are in this fair city. I came here courtesy of Campbell's. They brought me in to judge the Hack the Kitchen event, and you can find more information about that at hackthekitchen.com. It was actually a lot of fun to do today, and it gave me another chance to get to New York City. It's Diana's first time in the city, so we're going to be doing some sightseeing based on the things that you think we should be doing in New York. So let us know. We're actually staying really close to Ground Zero in the Freedom Tower, so we hope to be taking a few photos and videos, of course, for the Pirillo vlog. Now, before I forget, let me tell you that the Locker Gnome Daily Report is brought to you by GoToMeeting with HD Faces, the way I meet with my team online, even when I'm working remotely. With GoToMeeting, you can share the same screen, so you stay on the same page, and HD Video makes it like being in the same room with everybody else. You can launch or join a meeting using your computer, phone, tablet, or you can even present from your iPad. You could use it just like I use it, and that is to be anywhere and meet with anybody, pretty much any time that they would be able to meet. And with the camera, it's like you're pretty much right there, right? Don't you feel like I'm in your room right now, wherever you are watching me, I'm with you, right? It's the same thing with HD Faces. You can try GoToMeeting free for 30 days. Head over to GoToMeeting.com, click the Try It Free button, and use the promo code Pirillo. There have been a few things that have happened today beyond me doing my thing, whatever my thing happens to be. I've been very lucky in enjoying doing what I do, video, communicating, entertaining, infotaining, really, because I like sharing information and my perspective on the day's news and events. And that's really relevant, largely because we had a question asked by Dean Turners the other day. That was the article I had pulled up there. How can I make money doing what I love? And, I think we are entering a period in history when it's never been easier to do the things you love and create a career around that. I mean, it was only because I do a lot of the stuff that I do on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, or Google Plus or beyond. That's how companies like Campbell's picked me up and said, "Hey, Chris, would you like to judge this competition?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely. Not a problem at all. It'd be a lot of fun." And, indeed, it was a lot of fun. But I didn't really do anything that wasn't too far out of the range of what I love to do. And I think that would be a dream for everybody to be able to do that. So yes, I do believe you can make money doing what you love. Is it going to be easy? That's not always a yes answer because it just depends on what you love to do and how much that might be worth in the marketplace. Now, of course, the more people who also enjoy loving what they do, if it seems to be similar to what you love to do, it's going to be just a bit more difficult unless you have a value add. Now, when it comes to YouTube, and I know a lot of people ask, well, how can I get a YouTube channel like yourself? Build it, and if you communicate with the community, if you have something that resonates with them, you have a chance of building a following that would exceed the following that I have. It's happened over and over again. Doesn't bother me a bit. I love inspiring people. In fact, I would love to see the people I inspire go on to do greater things than I ever could. So I figured it out for myself, and it's certainly worked for me. It's possible for you to do the same thing, but unfortunately, there's no one blanket answer to the question other than saying, just do it. That is my number one suggestion. It's what holds everybody back. They say, oh, maybe I'll do this. Oh, I'm thinking about doing that, and then they never actually do it. So if you are holding yourself back, that could be the hurdle. Just do it. Try it. See what happens. Adjust as you go along. And you have an opportunity to do, you wouldn't necessarily want to be like me, at least I hope not. There's only one me in this universe. You can be yourself and still enjoy doing what you do and make a career out of it. That's how I've encapsulated my entire experience with doing what I've been doing since 1996. And we also had another question in here. Do you think I need to update my MacBook Pro? And I would say this for any particular notebook computer. If you do have an opportunity to upgrade the computer, if it happens to be a Windows PC, great. If you run Linux on it, fine. Or a MacBook Pro, doesn't really matter. Ultimately, the value of being able to upgrade that notebook computer will become pivotal when technology is advanced by leaps and bounds. So, for example, if your system that you have right now is something that runs on a hard drive, a traditional hard drive, you may consider upgrading to SSD, and that would absolutely give you a speed boost. I don't care what you're moving from to, in terms of going from a hard drive to an SSD, you're going to see a performance increase. So there is a strong value, and I think a lot of notebook computers out there, laptops, are upgradable if they originally shipped with a hard drive. The SSD options, not so much. We're actually seeing a lot more companies moving toward a solid state design, no moving parts whatsoever, and part of that comes with an SSD that you might be able to extend your storage capacity by adding a USB drive or some other kind of removable media, but not really being able to upgrade your internals. That's probably the biggest speed boost you could bring to a notebook computer, apart from a memory upgrade. But I would say that unless you feel the pinch, or if you've had the system for longer than 3 years, it's probably not going to do you any good to upgrade that computer. I mean, there are exceptions to that rule, but I would say the 3-year mark is probably where you want to start thinking, should I upgrade? And yeah, in many cases, you might want to upgrade because technology will have advanced to the point where you could probably get a system that is twice as fast once every 3 years compared to the system that you have today. Again, a blanket response to a rather general question, but hopefully you guys understand. We had another question that was submitted by Nathan W. Is the Logitech wireless solar keyboard K750 right for me? And I think to this point, solar, I kind of put in the same category as 3D in the sense that it's cool, it's interesting, nice little value add, but not really much more than a gimmick. So unless you really live in a sunny location, or if you're planning on traveling in the great outdoors, getting a solar keyboard, I remember when solar-powered calculators were all the rage. That was kind of a big deal, but a keyboard? I don't know. Unless you just love renewable energy, in which case, yeah, it would be worth it. But if you don't care about renewable energy, you could probably skip it. I mean, there's so much to consider when it comes to a keyboard, not just the gimmicky features and functions, but certainly the responsiveness of the keys. That is like a prime indicator. Sometimes, for me, that's what makes or breaks the keyboard. We've also posted 10 of the best photo editing sites of 2013 on Lockheed, including PicMonkey, Pixinate, Fixer, Sumo Paint, still a favorite, LunaPic, PhotoFlexer, and the list goes on and on. So if you were looking for a fantastic web-based photo editing tool, you didn't want to install anything, you got to check out this list. You okay there, hon? She's in the bathroom. You can come out if you want. Nothing. You can stay in there. Oh, the joys of doing work on video in hotel rooms. Let's see here. What else do we have for you guys today? No, seriously, if you want to come out and say hi, you can. You're fixing your face? Flashing it? Oh, washing. Sorry. I have a problem hearing. We've also posted the Mac Variety Bundle 3.0, 90% off this Mac software bundle, including, let's see here, Contactizer Pro, KeyQ. Oh, I love KeyQ. KeyQ is this great software where you basically press the command key twice, and it'll show you all the keyboard shortcuts for the current program or app or utility or tool. What is it called on the Mac again? All the keyboard shortcuts for the current, I guess, what would you call it? Not background, foreground app? Like right now I'm in iMovie recording this video, so if I pressed it twice with KeyQ installed, this is how you spell it here, KeyQ, right there, KeyQ, it would show me all the keyboard shortcuts for the app or program or whatever. Disk Drill Pro data protection and recovery solution. There's also App Shelf, so you can keep track of all of your software registrations and serial numbers. Default Folder X, which actually enhances the way the Finder pulls open folders. 702 premium fonts. Circus Pony's Notebook, if you love to organize photos, email, documents, etc., and Evernote doesn't do it for you. Color Splash Pro. And Cinch. So there you go. We're saving you, what did I say, 90% on all that software? if you're looking for Mac software, who said that there's no software available for the Mac? They have no idea just how much software is out there. Let me tell you, there's a lot of it. I heard today that it is the anniversary of the LCD. I caught that on Twitter as I've been checking off and on. I can't say that my connectivity has been outstanding in New York City. I think it's a little better in Seattle, but this is a little better still than what it was like last time I was in New York for Blog World Expo. Let me see if I can search for that. Oh, can't find it. Okay. Well, I know someone had tweeted me and said it was the anniversary for the LED. Something like, what is it, 40 years? Now I'm going to be curious. I'm going to scroll down to see if I can find that darn thing. Let's see here. What else is in the news? Verizon Messages extends unified SMS and MMS to Android, iOS, and the web. Okay, there you go. For all you cross-platform lovers, that could come in handy, thanks to, again, Verizon. Then there is, let's see here. Oh, this is interesting. Google's chairman, Eric Schmidt, uses a BlackBerry. Okay, I thought they were all about Android. Am I missing something with that? It's kind of weird. Oh, and in smartwatch news, Google's apparently getting going with one. I mean, for real. And I think there was another one released, or at least talk of it. Yeah, LG. They're making a smartwatch too. So is there a company that isn't creating a smartwatch at this point, or at least talking about it? I don't know why, or if the market even wants these smartwatches. No, it seems that nobody wants a smartwatch, unless I'm wrong here. Do you want a smartwatch? Really? I should just ask that question in the title of this video. I'm sorry, I did say LED anniversary. It's actually, according to Matthew Askoff, remember to say happy 40th birthday to the LCD today. So there's credit to Matthew. So for anybody who says that or believes that I do not read the tweets, sorry, it's kind of not coming in very clearly there. I read everything you guys tweet me. I caught that earlier, and I thought it was interesting to be able to share with you right now. See here, what else was in the news today beyond this smartwatch craze, which I don't think anybody cares about? Apple has turned on two-step verification finally, although apparently they had a loophole which may have been patched by now or by the time you watch this video. So it's nice to have a two-level authentication or two-step verification to further save yourself from getting your account compromised entirely. Let's see here. What else do we have? Microsoft defending Windows RT fails to answer criticisms. Oh, Microsoft. For real? Can they not at least admit that it's just not going anywhere and no one cared? Okay, I'm going to ask you this. As I'm scrolling through the news, seeing what else is out there. Did anybody who tried it like Windows RT? If you tried it. And then the second question is, did you want to try it? So there's two questions there. If you tried it, did you like it? Or did you want to try it in the first place? I was not happy with Windows RT. I thought it was a complete waste of Microsoft's resources. They would have been better off porting the Windows Phone 8 platform to a tablet experience, and that would have been, even if they called that Windows RT, even though it would have been fundamentally different, I would have been happier with it in just about every way. Okay. Are you okay? Oh, she's coming out. She's coming out of the bathroom. You're what? You're no. Okay, I guess she's not coming out of the bathroom. All right, well, I'm just getting excited for nothing. Baby, I don't know if you turned the mirror the right way. I don't know if people are able to tell I'm in my shorts right now. And now they get to hear that you're flushing the toilet.
Hey, this is part of light. No?
TLDR today, very much like a Pirillo vlog. Are you skipping? Gotta ask a question of the day, and that is not if Chris is wearing pants, because apparently you guys know the answer. She keeps it hot in the hotel room. It's just too hot for me.
Warm and cozy.
Oh, right, warm and cozy. Question of the day brought to you by GoDaddy.com. If you want to save money on your next purchase, just email me, chris@Pirillo.com. I will send you my latest list of coupons. And the question is, Is it possible to change the display of my regular MacBook Pro to the display of a MacBook Pro Retina? And the answer is no. It's really a hardware thing. And then, of course, you also have the software component. You have to have the driver support. But really, it's not just the display. It's the system, the underlying system that would run the display that is just as important. In fact, I would tell you, even if you could add a Retina display physically to an older MacBook Pro, I wouldn't recommend it, because I've gone on record by saying that the MacBook Pros today that have the Retina display aren't quite as powerful as they should be to power a Retina display properly. There's definitely a performance degradation that I've seen with Retina display MacBook Pros running at the full Retina display resolution. I get better video performance when I actually don't use Retina display resolutions or pixel doubling. I can go to a resolution that effectively makes everything super small on the screen. Better video performance because it's not pushing twice the amount of pixels for whatever reason. So the hardware hasn't quite caught up with the marketing at this point. Hopefully, and I do believe it will change at some point. I just don't know when. Hopefully that'll be sooner rather than later. So I think we've finished this. I've got to upload the video now by way of a system that may take an entire day to get online. But hopefully you guys appreciated the effort that we've made for you doing this, even though it's not as easy to do when we are on the road. Hopefully I answered all your questions, covered every bit of news that was big today. I may have missed something. If I did, feel free to let me know. And I am serious, though, about do you really want a smartwatch? I don't think anybody's asked that question, do you want a smartwatch? I think they just assume that, oh, it's the thing, and then it's going to be nothing, like 3D televisions. So thank you again for liking and sharing everything that we do. We couldn't do it without you. Anything to say, hun?
Bye.
We'll see you later.